Right. Seniors, please turn around toward the stage. And would everyone else please rise, remove your hats, and join Senior Aria Fowler, who is the Vice President of the North Creek Choir, as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Great job. Please be seated. Welcome to Commencement 2022. I'm Dr. Eric McDowell, and I have the great privilege of being the principal of North Creek High School. Before I get started with a few remarks, I'd like to acknowledge and welcome some important guests we have on or near the stage today. We are fortunate to have the North Shore School Board with us today, including President Dr. Jacqueline McGorty, Vice President David Kogan, and Directors Amy Cast, Sandy Hayes, and Bob Swain. We are also lucky to have our District Superintendent, Dr. Michelle Reed, as well as our Deputy Superintendent, Dugan Harmon. Also with us are Regional Assistant Superintendents Obadiah Dunham, who oversees the North Region, which includes North Creek, Heather Miller, Michael Tolley, who is our new Interim Superintendent, and David Wellington, as well as Dr. Tracy Malloy, Chief Leadership and Strategy Officer. I want to also acknowledge that the North Shore School District functions on Coast Salish lands. We honor the ways of knowing and the ways of being of Indigenous peoples and tribal nations who are still here and thriving in our district and community. We resolve to learn from and partner with local Indigenous peoples and tribal leaders to work toward a justice-driven educational experience for each student, family, community member, and educator in North Shore. Congratulations, Class of 22. As I said to you on Friday, a lot has happened to you and to all of us during your 4 years here at North Creek. You have persevered through a phenomenal lightning storm, which happened right here at the Pop, a measles outbreak back in 9th grade. Remember when measles was all we had to worry about? A snowmageddon during freshman year that shut down school for weeks. Remember when shutting down for a couple weeks felt like a really long time? A cyber attack, which shut down lots of our district technology. And I bet some of you wished we'd had another cyber attack as you used Zoom and Schoology day after day during remote learning. And we've had a global pandemic, which is not quite over. To my knowledge, we did not have a Sharknado, but I might have blanked that out. Yep, it was a difficult 4 years, but despite it, you made the best of it. You did not give up and you did not give in. Despite being locked down for better part of sophomore and junior year, you bonded in ways that most other classes haven't. You showed that Friday at the awards ceremony. The genuine support and love you gave to each other was remarkable. Despite only having freshman and senior year on campus, you came together in ways that most classes don't, even with 4 full years on campus. To say you are special is an understatement. Poet Mei Yang, a first-generation Hmong American artist, writer, and ethnographer from California, wrote a poem called To All My Friends, which I think is perfect for your class. That I could be this human at this time, breathing, looking, seeing, smelling. That I could be this moment at this time, resting, calmly moving, feeling. That I could be excellence at this time, sudden, changed, peaceful, and woke. To all my friends who have been with me in weakness when waterfalls rush down my two sides. To all my friends who have felt me in anguish when this earthen back breaks between the crack of two blades. To all my friends who have held me in rage when fire tears swallows behind tight grins, I know you. I see you. I hear you. And all the world is silent around you, I know you. I see you. I hear you. I hope that you continue to know and see each other. I hope you continue to champion and respect each other, and I hope that you applaud those in your class like you did on Friday, and I hope you always keep the love you have for each other in your hearts forever. Congratulations, class of 2022. You know I love and care for each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Congratulations. This year, North Creek has not one, not two, but 20 4.0 valedictorians. Would each of you please stand as I call your name, and families, please hold your applause until all 20 are standing. Suhani Agarwal, Alyssa Aggie, Sheza Alacheri, Mahan Amiri, Corinne Anderson, Carly Cohen, Dia Gupta, Bryn Hawksworth, Kai Hutchinson, Tatum Joyner, Rachel Lan, Amanda McCain, Grace Medcho, Robbie Nand, Tanya Naveen, Libby Peoples, Shrutika Srinivasa, Haley Sarasi, Ashley Tran, and Grace Zhao. Congratulations, valedictorians. You may be seated. North Creek is also an AP Capstone Diploma school. The AP Capstone Diploma is given to students who take 6 or more advanced placement courses, including AP Seminar and AP Research, and earn scores of 3 or better on the AP exams. This year, 24 students are candidates for receiving the special AP Capstone Diploma from the College Board. Would each of you please stand as I call your name? And again, families, hold your applause until they're all standing. Candidates for the AP Capstone Diploma are Suhani Agarwal, Brady Boone, Ronak Das, Aiden Donahue, Valentina Filizola, Daphne George, Bryn Hawksworth, Dhruv Kirpad, Hannah Lim, Tanya Naveen, Kamundi Nayudu, Juliet Park, Vaishavni Pasumarthi, Shtiti Patnaik, Libby Peoples, Sri Subramanyar Ramasamy, John Matthew Rivera, Zaid Siddiqui, Haley Sarasi, Ishwar Umangaran, Shrizan Upal, Caitlin Wayaya, Iris Zhao, and Elena Zinzao. Congratulations. I would now like to welcome Tanya Naveen, 4.0 valedictorian, to the stage to give the valedictory speech.
Good evening, everyone.
I'd like to begin today by thanking everyone who has made today possible. On the behalf of Class of 2022, I'd like to thank our principal, Dr. McDowell, our administrators, for navigating us through the last 4 years. I'd like to thank the teachers and the faculty who show up for us every single day and have guided us, taught us, and encouraged us throughout our high school journey. I'd also like to thank our parents and our families, everyone who has supported us and believed in us along the way. We would not be here today without you all. A couple of weeks ago, my English teacher, Ms. Hurst, asked our class a question. She asked us, "What is a good life?" My classmates shouted out answers: money, fame, relationships, career, and success. The list went on and on. This question stuck with me long after I left the classroom that day, and I think it's a question that's extremely relevant to us today. What is a good life? As we sit here, we come face to face with our future. It's right in front of us, but it's still shrouded in obscurity. We are about to enter a brand new phase of our lives, and the possibilities are endless. Now, as we think about this future and ponder the way that we want our lives to turn out, the question still remains: what is a good life? Is a good life defined by the college I go to? I hope not. I was rejected from my dream school. How about the number of friends that we have? I hope not. I can count the number of close friends I have on one hand. How about the amount of money we make? I really hope not. My bank account is currently empty. Is a good life defined by the amount of fame we achieve, the type of cars that we drive, or how successful we are in our careers? I can't tell you today what a good life is, because I believe that that is different for every single person here. However, as I reflect on our shared experiences over the past 4 years, I've come to the conclusion that a good life is a life lived with gratitude and with purpose. Now, as we all know, gratitude can be really hard, especially when our world's been turned upside down. It's hard to stay grateful when we're sitting in front of our laptops for the 4th Zoom class of the day, struggling to keep our eyes open and stay focused. It's hard to be grateful when we're pulling an all-nighter, cramming for that exam, doing that homework that never seems to end. It's hard to be grateful when we open up that college rejection letter. But as we sit here today, celebrating how far we've come, I want to encourage you to take a moment and reflect on the immense opportunities that we've had, even in the midst of the challenges and obstacles that we faced. The privilege we have of graduating from this high school with its incredible resources, supportive teachers, and brand new facilities. The countless opportunities we've had to join clubs, play sports, pursue the instrument of our choice, put on incredible productions in our very own theater. The opportunity we've had to build our own brand new school culture and grow in community with each other over the past 4 years. Not every student in the world has these opportunities, but we do, and I am incredibly grateful for that. Now, as we enter the next phase of our lives, there are no guarantees. If the last 4 years have taught us anything, it's that our lives can change in an instant. The only guarantee for our future is that we will face challenges, and I believe that actively practicing gratitude on a daily basis is what will enable us to live content and fulfilled lives, no matter how difficult our circumstances may be. Now, while gratitude might be the key to contentment, it should not be an excuse to fall into complacency, and that's where our purpose comes in. As we embark on our new journeys, let's not just think about how we can be successful and how we can be happy, but let's think about the ways that we can serve others, and let's make that our purpose. There's a very unique body of water in the Middle East known as the Dead Sea that paints the perfect picture of a purposeless life. It's a sea that's fed by countless streams and rivers, and yet it sustains no life, hence the name, the Dead Sea. Why? Because although there's a constant flow of water into the sea, there's no channel for the water to flow out. Without an outward outlet, everything inside stagnates. In the same way, in order for our lives to flourish, we need to have both a channel into our lives and a channel out, a way to give back. I know we can do this because this is one thing that I know our class embodies, and I've seen it over and over again, especially this past year as we've returned to campus. From the energetic link leaders who spent countless hours over the summer getting to know our freshmen, to our Honor Society chapter working to clean our campus, to our senior class officers working tirelessly to plan events and make this year a success. We as a class have demonstrated an incredible capacity for service and for love. Let's embrace this as part of our purpose as we move forward. And if we do that, we can truly begin to make a change in our world that is so fraught with tension, division, and hatred. I'd like to leave you all today with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It's to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to have made some difference that you have lived and lived well. Class of 22, as we embark on our respective journeys, I encourage you to invent your own definition of a good life, but be sure to live it with gratitude and an unwavering purpose. Thank you.
Please welcome the North Creek Choir under the direction of Mr. Joseph Mickelson as they perform I Will Sing You the Stars.
You are not
The first graduating class of North Creek High School established a tradition of having a staff member speak at commencement. The senior class nominated many staff members, which is a tribute to all our faculty. However, one person received the most nominations this year, and here to speak on behalf of the entire faculty and staff of North Creek High School is mathematics teacher Melanie Damson.
Good evening, respected principal, vice principal, colleagues, family and friends, students, and graduating class. I'm honored and pleased to welcome you all to this special occasion. Today, we are all here to bid a fond farewell to our 12th graders. Some of the students have been with me since Skyview 7th grade, and in some instances, that's been a very long 6 years. When Dr. McDowell told me I was voted to give the speech, I had very many mixed emotions. Honored, overwhelmed, flattered, and absolutely terrified. What do I talk about? Can I make it without crying? Probably not. Will my accent be too thick and nobody be able to understand me? So many stories came to mind about what you guys did in the classroom, on the court, on the field here, and on stage. What should I share? Well, let's see, about the last 4 years, it's not like anything major happened while you guys were at North Creek. Your freshman year, like Dr. McDowell said, unprecedented February snowstorm, closed for a couple weeks. Snow was great. The idea of going to school in July, not so much. Fast forward to March 2020, a new virus hit. It happens every couple of years. But for the first time, we are going to close schools and teach online, for about 2 weeks. While we were first at home trying to figure out Google Classroom, something called Zoom, considering hazmat suits, gloves, masks, and something called COVID, George Floyd was murdered. This sparked widespread protests, touching off what may have been the largest protest movement in US history. Protesting with masks while social distancing because of a pandemic, and you guys are in high school. We continue teaching remotely, becoming more and more isolated. Finally, we started hybrid and returned to the classrooms. Desks apart, masks on, hand sanitizers, washing hands frequently, but we were back. We are still dealing with COVID now, but you did it. You persevered. You logged on to Zoom, right? And we all tried to make it the best of a situation no one understood. What this means, seniors, is that your high school years will be in history books for years to come. You'll be able to tell future generations that you lived through it. You were in high school. You learned, you changed, and we grew from these experiences. I've learned I'm not an online teacher. I don't like sitting in my house speaking to little squares. I now appreciate being in the classroom, seeing each one of you. I also appreciate all the things you've taught me. You've shown me how to be resilient. You're all here, ready to walk across the stage. You taught me about patience. I also learned empathy and understanding from you. We all needed some extra TLC this year just to figure out how to get back to what's considered normal. You've taught me about love and compassion, how to be a peacekeeper and troubleshooter. You taught me about compromise and, have I mentioned patience? You definitely taught me that, and some of your lessons were delivered with a sledgehammer, but you made your point. Now that you have shown me how great you are at teaching others all these traits, I'm hoping you leave here internalizing all these teaching and make them your own. Be patient, understanding, empathetic, and willing to compromise. Go find your passion, turn it into a career, be happy, and become a lifelong learner. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I dare you to dream big. Congratulations, class of 22. We did it.
It is now my honor to formally present to you the class of 22. This class includes 368 graduates who together have earned almost $1.5 million in scholarships and awards, and who have been accepted into 81 different colleges and universities. Importantly, I certify that all the students before you today have met all the state board and requirements for graduation. As the principal of North Creek High School, it's my pleasure to welcome School Board President Dr. Jacqueline McGorty to the podium, who will hopefully accept the class.
Thank you, Principal McDowell. I will do my best. Good evening. 2022. North Creek High School graduating seniors. Congratulations. You're almost there. Just a couple of minutes to put up with me and we'll be on our way. Parents and families of our graduating seniors, beloved teachers, staff, North Shore community, you did it. You all had a part in the journey to this day to recognize and celebrate this truly amazing accomplishment. So congratulations to all of you as well. When I was considering what on earth I could possibly say to you today, I thought about transitions. All the new chapters being written in the world, in my world, in your world, and in North Shore. They can be scary, but also exciting. They are one of the few constants in life, moving you on to a new life, from which there is no turning back. Some are simply the passages of life that we all move through, growing out of your favorite shirt because you grew 6 inches last year, going to a brand new school in the 9th grade. Some transitions are handed to us, like when your family moves to a new school district, or a sibling is born, or say there's a change in district leadership. All challenging upheavals to your comfort level, but all opportunities to grow and write new chapters. Perhaps more significant for each of you here, there are transitions handed to you that you make your own. When the only way through is forward, like, I don't know, when a global crisis changes the definition of almost everything we know, right in the middle of your high school experience, and you are left to meet the challenge of new ways of learning and teaching, even approaching daily life head on. Your perseverance, courage, and grace through the last few years have been stunning to behold. But some transitions, and certainly going forward from today, you choose. You make them happen. You write that new chapter for yourselves. Of course, that's the scary part for parents, for so many of us here. They can't write those new chapters for you anymore. My own children have written their own educational and professional chapters, from home to DC to LA to San Diego and now Boston. And at this point, I'm simply a spectator. Scary indeed. So consider too, seniors, that every one of us here is going through a transition with you. The home, the district, the class you leave behind will never be the same. Because you will not be here, but also because you were here. You taught us. This class helped to lead us to providing a better education for the students who come after you. We are so proud and grateful. And now here you are, in the middle of the biggest transition in your lives so far. But let me tell you now, each and every one of you you are ready. Your diploma today doesn't mean that you take this next step knowing exactly what's on the other side, all mapped out according to your class list and your GPA. It doesn't really work that way. You are ready because you were taught to learn, to see the possibilities and embrace them, ready to meet the challenge of writing your own next chapter. You are here today because you have mastered the tools you need to tackle whatever it is that waits for you when you leave this stadium today. So in light of that, it is now my honor and great pleasure to certify on behalf of the Board of Directors of the North Shore School District that the graduates receiving diplomas here tonight have met the high school graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the North Shore School District. It is a privilege to recognize you as the North Creek High School graduating class of 2022. Well done.
All right, seniors, that time is finally here. It is time to come to the stage to receive your diplomas. Families, the moment when a student's name is read is a milestone that will only happen once in their lifetime, the culmination of 13 years of schooling. This moment is of significant importance to each graduate's family and guests. In an effort to provide a respectful moment for each of our graduates and their families, we're asking that you refrain from excessive celebrating. Of course, you can celebrate your student, but so that everyone can hear their student's name read. The class of 22 has honored 2 staff members by asking them to announce the graduates. Those honored staff members are Mr. Russ Walker and Mr. Chris Yu. Almost graduates, please look to your line leader, as we did on Friday. And with the first row look on each side, and line leaders, go ahead and start having them get in ready to come up to the stage.
Rachel Lan.
Suhani Agarwal.
Amanda McCain.
Alyssa Aji.
Grace Majo.
Sheza Alacheri.
Rajiv Nand.
Mahan Amiri.
Tahan Naveen.
Corinne Anderson.
Elizabeth Peoples.
Carly Cohen.
Sruthika Srivinasa.
Dia Gupta.
Haley Sarasi.
Bryn Hawksworth.
Haley Tran.
Kai Hutchinson.
Grace Zhao.
Tatum Joyner.
Elena Zenzo.
Victor Acevedo.
Chloe Ziegler.
Shane Adams.
Iris Joe, right? Iris Joe.
Devika Ajit.
Emily Young.
Abdulaziz Aladwan.
Sydney Yoder.
Christian Alcacid.
Hannah Yee.
Ben Ames.
Connor Yarbrough.
Rishi Anant.
Dylan Wu.
Caitlin Anderson.
Zadok Wright.
Megan Archer.
Matthew Woodard.
Alan Arenas.
Natalie Wood.
Edgar Arias Pena.
Isabel Wood.
Riley Armstrong.
Cooper Wolschlager.
Alexei Babanov.
Elizabeth Windrow.
Josh Baca.
Grace Wilson.
Serene Badar.
Elijah Wilson.
Suvin Beg. Jovan Bakshani.
Joseph Williams.
Need your card. Jessica Barranco.
Adrian Williams.
Julia Barton.
Kessler Wilkinson.
Harish Bosker.
Caitlin Wajaja.
Emily Basom.
Jacob Weaver.
Sean Bauer.
Utharv Weisse.
William Bevan.
Rain Watson.
Ryan Bevo.
Cedric Washington.
Hannah Bede.
Oliver Ward.
Brandon Bennett.
Soha Wani.
Danny Berger.
Grace Wan.
Ruby Bermudez Lopez.
Blake Walker.
Lucas Bezbody.
Benjamin Wade.
Catherine Beverly.
Maya Vora.
Chase Bigger.
Nihal Verma.
Xander Bill.
Pranav Vungapalan.
Jillian Bird.
Sruthi Vadagu.
Costa Biros.
Snigdha Uttarkar.
Ashley Bishop.
Saya Usan.
Joshua Bissenden.
Surgeon Updal.
Maxwell Bowden.
Ishwar Umarangan.
Sanjana Borgani.
Alisa Nujami Udalab.
Jesus Borquez.
Alu Raka Traore.
Brady Boone.
Spencer Tran.
Anthony Browda.
Ethan Tran.
Shayla Brink.
Sophia Tabercio.
Leah Brahmajan.
Cassie Toon.
Zach Brown.
Jessica Thorpe.
Amari Bryant.
Royce Thomas.
Joanna Cadena.
Jasmine Taksha.
Alana Calderwood.
Alex Sylvan.
Delano Kalimlim.
Ariana Sarani.
Lily Colkins.
Abad Sultan.
Caden Carlson.
Levon Sukudian.
Escher Carroll.
Nithisa Subramanian.
Clara Cessna.
Thomas Struthers.
Vivian Chacon.
Griffin Stolte.
May Chantha.
Sam Stevens.
Alexander Chen.
Nathan Stern.
Vivek Chittapu.
Jenna Stark.
Tim Chittum.
Olivia Spataro.
Hyuna Che.
Rusty Skinner.
Bhargav Chodam.
Arya Singla.
Nadia Christensen.
Samir Singh.
Dylan Claveria.
Ava Simmons.
Hayden Cook.
Ava Simcoe.
Melanie Elizabeth Cook.
Vusi Simango.
Malia Cordero.
Yuv Sidvu.
Jace Cortines.
Agam Sidhu.
Harrison Cotton.
Zaid Siddiqui.
Kira Crater.
Kayla Sharil.
Kyla Ankara.
Meghna Sharma.
Noah Curtis.
Isha Sharma.
Kyle Lee.
Adya Singupta.
Claire Daniel.
Sophie Simsi.
Madeline Daniel.
Andrew Seeley.
Ronik Das.
Jackson Scott.
Jordan Dawson.
Adriana Scott.
Peter Days.
Connor Shorts.
Sahej Beer Dollywall.
Caitlin Schneider.
Cayman Dingwall.
JC Schmall.
Kai Georgie.
Tanvi Sanger.
Hannah Doe.
Harteg Sandhu.
Jessica Dahl.
Afsun Salapur.
Aiden Donahue.
Leanne Salame.
Neha Dontaretti.
Marco Signs.
Nathan Dries.
Liam Ryan.
Rachel Drinkpole.
Faith Rolls.
Jessica Dong.
Rose Flores.
Lee Eastham.
Rebecca Romansky.
Lauren Edelblut.
Raymond Rowe.
Reagan Ellis.
John Riviera.
Jennifer Eufrasio Ortiz.
Luke Richens.
Bonita Fedorov.
Asa Roden.
Sam Fernandez.
Gabriel Roes.
Tony Fernandez.
Michelle Rengach.
Harrison Farrell.
Hayden Ramberg.
Valentina Filizola.
Sri Su Ramanur Raman Same.
Aria Fowler.
Kishore Ramanathan.
Jackson Frank.
Siddharth Raju Gopalan.
Ava Catherine Fredrickson.
Leanne Quach.
Faith Freely.
Yug Peroweth.
Benjamin Gabriel.
Brooke Purdy.
McKenna Gabriel.
Janelle Pritchard.
Ava Gaddis.
Victoria Podochinko.
Eva Gajewska.
Luca Popa.
Melody Galindo.
Nathan Poole.
Sathvika Gunta.
Savira Poloni.
Alberto Garza.
Avinash Puglori.
Levin Galhausen.
Ryan Plummer.
Daphne George.
Tyler Pitts.
Parneet Gill.
Shermeen Pithanwala.
Max Gokenauer.
Isabella Phelps.
Manan Goyal.
Michaela Fan.
Langston Green.
Christina Pham.
Tyson Gregory.
Lourdes Divina Gracia.
Mia Greiner.
Nolan Penhallow.
Michaelin Grunink.
Shreya Paul.
Vanden Gula.
Ashley Hytriaka.
Eric Hall.
Sithi Patnayak.
Hayden Halverson.
Vaishnavi Hausamarty.
Brock Handley.
Riley Paris.
Alexis Handunge.
Sydney Catherine Parker.
Grace Happel.
Juliet Park.
Michael Harris.
Junho Park.
Ian Hart.
Emmy Palacios.
Malachi Harvey.
Vaibhav Pai.
Ashley Haynes.
William Padilla.
Amber Hirth.
Jamal Omar.
Allison York.
Rosie O'Malley Knutson.
Lawrence Hanley.
Brendan Oliver.
Hans Herline.
Christopher O'Brien.
Josie Hofstad.
Owen North.
Bryce Holmberg.
Caitlin Norquist.
Joy Holmes.
Skylar Noakes.
Sharazad Homeclass.
Nicholas Nielsen.
Charles Huff.
Emma Nielsen.
Brenda Howe.
Tao Wing.
Connor Hurry.
Louis Wynn.
Mikhail Ibrahim.
Caleb Nelson.
Sunyoung Eric Lee.
Victoria Narzari.
Ben Irish.
Kamudi Naidu.
Nandana J. Deep.
Jacob Myra.
Nikhil Jan.
Durga Murugesan.
Charlie Alvinus James Tiaez.
Shreya Mudra.
Gwendolyn Johnson.
Dylan Spencer Mugli.
Cordell Johnson.
Nishida Mudaliar.
Nicholas Johnson.
Keegan Morris.
Ella Jones.
Daisy Morris.
Khalil Jupiter.
Andrew Morgan.
AJ Kanyoko.
Cole Morin.
Arshpreet Kaur.
Lily Miller.
Gurpreet Kaur.
Willow Mercer.
Jaskirat Kaur.
Luis Mendoza.
Lance Kawada.
Bhavna Mehra.
Jake Coleman.
Alec McVeigh.
Alexandra Kerr.
Nate McNulty.
Sophia Kerr.
Kennedy McGill.
Gabby Kim.
Riley McGee.
Aiden Kim.
Philip Matthew.
Jacob Kim.
Sarah Renee Martin.
Jin Kim.
Jacob Marlin.
Jasmine Kono.
Gavin Manning.
Sheila Kudalaris.
Disha Mahajan.
Anna Kruger.
Nicholas Madison.
Xavier Kuczynski.
Tyler Luzan.
Nithya Kulkarni.
Ryan Lore.
Yashvi Kumar.
Alexander Lindemood.
Madeline Kuma.
Hannah Lim.
Meghana Kunta.
Fiona Lamprey.
Dhruv Kirpad.
Ashley Tran. Grace Zhou.
Let's give a big round of applause to the entire class of 2022. All right. For the final speech of the afternoon, before we turn our tassels, let's turn our attention to Senior Class Council member Hannah Doe. Come on up, Hannah.
Hello. Wow, seniors, we are nearly at the end, and I know that you all just want to leave and go on with your lives, but I'm going to keep you here for another minute. I just want to say how proud I am of everyone here. We have all achieved amazing things, and as we leave, we will soon start a new chapter of our lives and continue to do more. This is not the end. We all have so much to look forward to in life, so never stop challenging yourself and continue to influence the world. Wherever we go and whatever we do, may we always be friends when we meet again. Now, without further ado, the moment you all have been waiting for, it is my honor to lead you all in the tradition of the turning of the tassels. Graduates, please stand up. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left, symbolizing our time as students and our transitions to our new chapters. Congratulations, class of 2022, we made it.
All right, seniors, find your caps and then have a seat. Seniors, find your caps and then have a seat. We're letting the band get ready. Line leaders at the back, will you help them recess out the center? Line leaders, go ahead and stand up and help them recess out the back. All right. The North Creek High School Band, under the direction of Ms. Christine Sarica, will now play the Recessional Flourish by Ray Fun Williams. Families, please greet your graduate at the south end, past those little barriers, for photos, etc. Unfortunately, no photos up here, but you're going to be able to take lots and lots of photos back there. So line leaders, we're going to start at the back, the final row, the 12th. 12th row will go to the back, then 11, then 10. Ready? Band, go ahead and get started.